What a wonderful phrase. Kuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. What is up, everybody? Hunter with Lost Socket Garage. It is a beautiful Thursday here in Salt Lake City, Utah. It rained a lot the last couple of days, but we needed it, so that's really important. I hope everyone is doing wonderful today. This is Mustang Shopping with Lost Socket Garage. If you guys at any time have any questions, my name is Hunter. Throw them in the chat. Happy to answer them. Now, if you're new to the channel and don't know what we're doing here, I don't just sing. I'm SMRT as well, kind of. Well, just mainly just about Mustangs. And essentially what we do here at Lost Socket Garage is we take Mustang coupes, we cut them in half, and we turn them into Mustang fastbacks, because Mustang fastbacks are really, really expensive, while Mustang coupes are very, very cheap. So this show is designed to find you the best deals on Mustangs, show you what you should be looking for, whether you're trying to buy a coupe, a convertible, or a fastback, or a coupe to turn into a fastback, and just kind of talk cars for a little bit. So keep in mind, guys, I'm just a guy in front of, Facebook Marketplace. I've been doing this a long time. I have a pretty good idea of what these cars are worth. However, you need to do your own due diligence. I will be showing a bunch of cars from like close to me and like fairly close to me and giving you my thoughts on them. If you guys are interested in any of them, just reach out at lostsocketgarage@gmail.com. Let's get into it. Now, the best way to find out what cars are worth is to see what people are paying for them. This is how I accomplish this. Now, Classic.com is not a sponsor of the show. This is just a tool that I found that is really, really helpful. But if you do want to help support the show, like, subscribe, do all the algorithm stuff, and our merchandise, we've got Never Tamed shirts and coffee and a ton of stuff on our link that's in the description and the chat. So with Classic.com, basically what they do is they pull information, they pull data from a bunch of different auction houses. So live auctions, bring a trailer, you got Hemmings, you got all of the Meekums, etc. And essentially what they do is they show you what these cars are going for. So if we come over here to 67, 68 fastback, right now, and it gives you this cool little chart, right now, based off of the last 5 years of history on 135 fastbacks that have sold, $68,000. Now, most of these are coming from auction websites, again, like Bring a Trailer, Hemmings, Meekum, etc. So that means that these are being sold as, like, done cars, like done and done. So you're not going to find a lot of projects on this one. I mean, that's 10 grand, but that's a coupe. That's in the wrong listing anyway. But so yeah, I mean, you're looking at 65 to 70,000, 60 to 70,000 for a fastback, depending on options. So if we take that into the real world, dude, there is a gnat in here, and I'm going to take a swing at it, and I'm going to hit my mic or my Rockstar, and it's really going to make me a sad panda. I'm apologizing in advance, because I'm seeing it, and I have like cat-like reflexes, and so I can't hold the cat inside of me. I must let it out and let it fucking pounce. I think I missed it. I think the cat missed. I am so sorry. I just clapped right into the fucking microphone. Someone just joined like, oh my god. All right, let's take a look. 66 GT vinyl top. Now, vinyl top cars, if you watched our most recent video, we did one on a car that I just bought called Dolly, like Dolly Parton, has a vinyl top. And in that video, I actually peeled the vinyl top off to show you guys what happens to these roofs. This looks like it's in decent condition, but I can't tell you that for sure because it's only got one picture. Sorry, bud. I can't support cars that only have one picture. I can't do it. It's against my religion. Now, so you guys know, if you're new to the show, dude, coupes are worth about $20,000 to $25,000 when they're done. Whether it's 65 all the way to like, 69 and 70. Kind of the hierarchy as far as pricing is concerned is 67 and 68 is more valuable, both coupes and fastbacks, and convertibles. And then 65, 66 is you know, their coupes, fastbacks, convertibles, etc. Worth a little bit less, and then the 69 and 70s, not so much. So this is a 66 coupe for 10.5. Now at 10.5, kind of the price range and what I'm expecting out of this car is either a solid running, well, a running driving coupe that has some body damage. That's kind of what I'm expecting. Clean title car. So let's see what we got. Car runs well, clean title. Hey, look at me. I called that. All parts included except the carpet. If you want pictures of the rest, please let me know. We couldn't... Oh, he did take a lot of pictures. Let's catch up on comments. Hunter-son, get the chopper sticks. I got pens. Who puts one picture up? Lazy. I know, no shit, right? I just listed a car. I got my pens. That's a twist. I just listed a car, truck, my Dong Dakota. I put like 5 pictures, and that thing's a piece of shit. I only want a few grand out of that thing. Getting what we're expecting here. Rust here, but again, that kind of looks surfacey. You'd want to make sure that the rust doesn't go down into the cowl. If it does, you're in for a little bit of a shit show, but it looks fairly decent. This shit looks cockeyed. Looks like it's missing a trim. Guys, drop a couple of hearts. Helps out the stream a little bit. Rear valance is fine. This also wouldn't... 6-cylinder car, not worth more than a rolling shell. Even if they're... Okay, 6-cylinder Mustangs. The people that own them think that they're worth a whole bunch of money. Everyone else in the world knows that they're really not. Yeah, these, except for like historical vehicles, like if it was one of one trim options, or if it was owned by someone famous, maybe. But honestly, this is, unfortunately, it's really not worth more than a few grand with a clean title. Let's keep looking at it though. You guys, if the seam is up here, that means that metalwork's already been done to it. This is a drop-in panel that they just kind of overlaid, because normally this seam will be right here if it's just the floor, but they did a drop-in. So some metalwork's been done. If you're doing a coupe to fastback, you can't use any of this anyway, but the interior looks really good. This actually might be a fairly decent buy for like someone's first Mustang, or you got a 289 hanging out or a 351 hanging out. You can just throw in this thing if you have all the conversion bits and you just need a body. But I still think that pricing wise it's a little bit high. Like that's unfortunate too, because all of this looks, obviously it's got a coating around it, but these are the troublesome areas right around the wheel wells. This is always going to be rusted. It looks like this has been gone over a little bit, but the motor's the thing. Like you want 10 grand out of it. The body's worth 4 to 5, but nothing else on the vehicle is really worth much, unfortunately. So high price, awesome body. Oh, it's a 66 too, so lower in value. 68. Ooh, 68 at a price point of 6 grand. I am aroused. I should not say that. Do not demonetize me. It's for entertainment purposes only. I was talking about emotional arousal. Okay, so for sale, 68 Mustang Coupe Project, Royal Maroon, located in Wendell, Idaho. This car is a 1-of-1, highly optioned. Marty's Ford license. Kevin Marty's Ford license report. Just call it a Marty report. Console, dope. Tilt wheel, dope. Visibility group features are still present. Not sure what that is. 289 C4 8-inch. Oh, fuck. Car had motor oil in the dipstick that I purchased it, which makes me optimistic it might run. Floors are a bit weak. I like this extension, but let's look at what we're dealing with here. This would be, if the metalwork checks out, if like the frame rails aren't fucked or anything like that, this would be a really good candidate for a coupe to fastback conversion. This kind of falls in the line with Dolly, the one that we have right now, right? So if you fall within like the $5,000 to $10,000 range, and you're able to get a coupe that has a little bit of a rough body, but it's clean title and it runs and drives, or has a semi-working drivetrain in it, that's where you really start coming out ahead when it comes to coupe-to-fastback conversions. Because if we, pardon me, let's look at the metal. We might be putting the cart before the horse. Do you see what I did there? Cart before the horse. So we're Mustang shopping. That was funny. I don't care who you are. This thing looks great. So the body panels from a coupe to fastback perspective. You're like, Hunter, find me a good donor coupe. I'm looking at this and I'm like, hey, this looks fucked up, but that's awesome news because I can use that to drive down the price a little bit. Like all of this stuff looks pretty good. You can't really reuse much stuff back there. Interior is completely haggard. I wonder what's under the carpet. That's kind of like the... Yeah, so it's probably going to need a new floor. No, it's got all the original shit on it. This is the old, like, sound deadening insulation shit. If the floor rot... I mean, either way, just a full floor pan on this car... Like, even if you have to do that, the drop downs even look fairly decent. Most of this looks like surface rust. Looks like you can see daylight through there. But these drop downs are like $50. A full one. The flat part as well as the drop down part. You wouldn't use the trunk. The exhaust is exhausted. Okay, here we go. Here's some money shots. This actually looks really good. You'll find that when so this is the floor support. It's not the frame rail technically, but it's the forward floor support that attaches into the frame rail. This is going through the torque box. This is a 68, so it has two torque boxes, driver and passenger. But these forward floor supports, when these are intact, that's usually a good sign. It's definitely going to need some floor bits. This may or may not go all the way through. This could be just surface rust. Torque box doesn't look egregious, but again, we're kind of in shadows here. We can't really tell. Same thing. This floor support looks fine. This is mostly just surfaced. Damn, that's a good deal. Yeah, here's the torque box. So this is the front part and then the bottom part. That looks fine. You're probably going to run into some rust on the... So your torque box, if you're looking at it like this, this is bottom, front. Your torque box actually does this, and then your floor sits on top of your torque box. Basically, your what would be considered your floor to firewall, where it starts to kick upwards. So the top of it might be a little bit rusty if the floor is bad enough, but this is really not bad at all. Yeah, that's not bad. Probably a full floor. But guys, okay, let's run the math. This is what I was talking about. If we run the math, let's say that this is, you can get this running and driving for a couple grand, okay? So you're into, let's say that you're into this car running and driving for $8,000. This is listed for $6,000 currently. Put a couple grand into the motor, get it running, driving, stopping, obviously. Ooh, center console. And you can reuse this too. You can reuse this console. That's awesome. So if you're in an $8,000 running, driving coupe, you're going to pay me probably a couple grand additional in metal work, which means you'll probably be in at 10. And then a coupe to fastback conversion on a 68 is about 15.7 right now. So when all's said and done, you would have a running, driving fastback, a converted fastback for like $26,000, $27,000. That needs a paint job, some glass, some door cards, and some interior bits, etc. But I mean, you're coming out way ahead. Well, it even comes with hubcaps, front and rear bumper guards. Yeah, $289. Awesome. That's a good deal. At $6,000, that's a really, really good deal. I think Dolly's a better deal at $8,000, but this is a really solid deal. Now, Wendell, Idaho, I don't know where that is, but I don't think it's far. If you guys are interested in any of the cars that I'm showing and I can get out to them, just email me at LostSocketGarage@gmail.com. I'm happy to go, set up appointments and broker deals for you and haggle, or just go out and look at one for you. This 67 has been on here for so fucking long. Let's see. Now, KSL, this area, this is like Four Corners area, so the inventory on here doesn't shift a lot because we're a really niche market looking for, 4-year span of Mustangs, 5-year span of Mustangs. So a lot of times I'm only going to spend, 15 or so minutes on KSL. There's not really anything new on here. This is a killer fucking deal, though. So if you're in Idaho and you're thinking about doing a coupe-to-fastback conversion, or you want me to drive to Idaho and grab this car for you, hit me up. This is a solid deal. Before we move on, if you're enjoying the content, like, subscribe, do all the algorithm stuff. Help support the show. If you want to support us a little bit further, it's much appreciated. We have a ton of merchandise. I'm actually working on some new Mustang merchandise, but we got a ton of stuff on our merch store. Shirts, coffee, keychains, all sorts of really cool stuff. I don't know how where the fuck did oh, it's all the way around the corner. Got cool stuff. Help support the show. And thanks very much. Let's see. We have a new video that's actually out right now for community members. But if you guys wait a couple hours, you'll be able to watch it. It's actually the video where we do the Raptor lining on the Golden Nugget. Awesome video. I walk you through step by step, essentially, why Raptor line, how to do it, how to prep the surfaces, how to spray it, etc. So stick around. It'll be out in about 2 hours on YouTube. Or if you're part of the community, you can watch right now. Good old Harry. Harry is sitting on a Mustang farm. This is the Classic Fastback Mustangs for Sale Facebook page. Dude, Harry Burrow runs it, and he's sitting on a farm, and he sells shit all the time. So I think it's realistic to, show you guys some of the stuff that's on the forums as well. Not really forums. I kind of feel like Facebook pages are like the new forums. I don't get on the classic style forums anymore, Naziok for Subarus, like other local, like the GTO for, like I just don't go on forums anymore. It's kind of weird. Probably because I don't need to be on a forum for a 2012 Grand Cherokee. S-Code. S-Codes are very expensive. If you guys watch a show, we've talked about S-Codes many, many times. It's Ford's big block car. So a S-Code GTA project, 390 big block. What really differentiates one S-Code from another, a big thing as far as like price is concerned, is if it has the top loader 4-speed on it, it's going to be 10 to 15% more higher in value, worth more or whatever, than just the normal automatic. If this is the same one, big block, 3-speed core, yeah, he doesn't have the top loader for it. But 26 grand, let's take a look. Harry, you're gonna need to air up that tire. If this is the same one I'm thinking, it's gonna need a shit ton of work. Not to say that it's not worth it, but it's gonna be more of a DIY thing. Yeah, this is gonna need probably a new cowl. When you have rust like under where the pinch, so there's 3 layers right here, right? You have the upper cowl, you have the lower cowl, which has like the vents that go down into like right behind the firewall, and then you have the firewall. All 3 of those are laying on top of each other. If it's not or if the seam seal breaks, or if it doesn't, hold up or whatever, water will get between those seams and start expanding the rust, and there's not, like, you got to cut all of that shit out. Cowls are not difficult to do, though. Wow. That's a rusty-ass fucking 390. God damn. So these cars, when they're all said and done, can be worth anywhere from the area of about $80,000 to $110,000, depending on how they're optioned. This would be on the lower end of the scale because it doesn't have the top loader in it. It's going to need a fuckload of work. This is, if you guys wanted an S-Code fastback and you're not a mechanic and you don't know how to weld, I don't think this would be the right go for you. It would be very expensive for me to get this car running, driving, and finished. You'd probably be in it, I mean, it's a full build at that point. So a lot. I want to say a lot. If you like doing this shit this would probably be a good car for you. Great pictures. Harry coming through. Always quality pictures and shit from this guy. Okay, let's catch up. Hey, Hunter here from Texas. I'm just taking a safety meeting. I'm glad I can be here with you during your safety meeting. How's Texas right now, man? I need a Whataburger like a motherfucker right now. Chris Pumpkin, what's up, dog? How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Have you bought a Mustang yet? Did you ever get rid of the Bug Eye wagon? You sold it, right? Did it go to a good home? Tell me a happy ending about that wagon. Let's see. Selling my dual.
Selling my dad's horde of old cars. Both of my parents have become very ill.
Okay, I'm making a joke of that. That's mean. Okay, 66 fastback. It was born in 289. 4-barrel, A-code, needs everything. Roof donor. What's he want out of it? Cash only. Blah blah blah. Dad offered 2 years ago. Okay, this car is good for a VIN number. It's not. I don't think it would even be good for a donor roof, to be honest with you, because this is concerning. You see this crease? So to do a coupe to fastback conversion, even if you were to do new quarter panels, right? You buy. Basically, what happens is a lot of people will just kind of peel this off, and they'll take the inner structure off of a fucked up fastback, and then they'll graft it onto a coupe. Some even do. I was actually watching on, I think it's 1194's video the other day, and they don't even use a fucking fastback inner structure whatsoever. They just build bracing for the whole thing, which scares the living shit out of me. I don't know how they fit it. That's a lot of talent, but I need to use the parts. I'm not that creative, I don't think, but there is an inner structure that runs right along here, and basically what you would do is just lop all of that off. But if there's a massive crease right here, there's a solid chance that the inner structure's fucked too. I mean, this car is obviously yeeted off of a fucking cliff or something. I mean, it's not. Does he have the VIN for it? Needs everything. Let's see. Door glass rolled down. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. Bill of sale, no paperwork. Fuck, that sucks. Nope, that'd be too much work. Your mom was probably telling your dad to get rid of it, and he made up some story about how 5,000 just the other day. Okay. Thought it was going to be funny. It wasn't funny. $85,000 for a 68 fastback. This looks terribly well done. Let's see. Hot. Yeah, dude, I bet it is hot in Texas right now. It was, I mean, we were in triple digits, like barely, in Utah for like a week straight. It about killed me. Yes, I did. It went to Colorado. Ooh. I hope it doesn't rust. Off topic. How are you selling it? How are you sealing the rain drip rail to roof cap? Seam seal usually. Yeah. Seam seal. So I think you're talking where so when you put the drip rail on and so your roof kind of comes down like this, right along this area, and right where it meets into the drip rail, typically we'll just do a strip of seam seal along there. See what this comes with. Driven 300 miles. Ew. Car as new built fuel injected 347 stroker, backed by a 5-speed manual. Black interior, very nice, blah, blah, blah. PME, serious inquiries. Okay, so this is going to be a resto mod. I love the color. Tell me, guys, is this worth 85 grand? Would you pay 85 grand for this? Quad exhaust. I love the quad exhaust tips. Someone's been playing with the filters on their camera a little too much, though. I could live here. Like, just this spot. It's a solid, like, 6 times larger than my apartment as it is. But I could live here. Just right here. Just put a cot right behind the bar. I'm G to G, baby. Maybe if there's probably a pool table up here. You know, throw a sleeping bag on the pool table. I could do that. I could do that. What does this guy do for a living? Okay, here's more of a realistic color. Idea of the color. Not under the neon lights. That's a country song. Beautiful car. Is it worth 85 grand? That's up to you. Do you have 85 grand and want to drive to Tennessee for it? If Rich could afford it, he would be. Let's see here. Got some Mach 1s. Let's see. 229. Okay, let's jump over to... Actually, let's look at this one real quick. 20 grand. Woo! 65 fastback. 289 4-speed. Black on black. Ba, ba, ba. Motor turns over. Needs new carb tuning. Easy peasy. Needs rust repair in cowl. Aw. Small body areas. Left sail panel damage. Ew. Okay, let's take a look. So this car is 20 grand. Nope. Hard no. I think we actually saw this one last week. And what scares the shit out of me... I want to show you what scares the shit out of me. Right here. All this looks like it was taken through the washing machine with a body hammer or something. And you're going to need new doors. Fuck yeah, new doors. That might be able to be popped. I mean... The sketchy thing is cars like this, they're always hiding shit. There's a reason that this looks all fucking beat up. Because what happened was this car probably slid sideways into a pole right here. That's my initial guesstimate. Eric, what's up? How's it going, man? Hey, I'm going to get to your shit here in a second. I'm going to roll, though. So, it looks like... I'm going to Columbo this bitch. It looks like this slid into a pole-ish ballpark right here. Which means it fucked up the filler panel, the quarter panel, obviously, and dented all of this shit. All of this is someone with a body hammer just trying to crank that fucker back out. That needs to be replaced. And that's scary. That's a side impact car. Meh. You want to see something else? I'll show you guys another one. Right here, in the photos, you can tell this has already been patched. I bet you $5 if you look in through the deck lid, if you look into the trunk, down into this quarter panel, there's probably about an inch of sheet metal just hanging over the old stuff, and they just overlapped it. So, cars like this hide a lot of fucking issues. And he's telling us about the cowl damage. It does come with a fold down, though. That's dope. You get the interior panels. Oh, yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah, we definitely have seen this one before. This tomfuckery of a patch. I don't even... Who, what, when, where, why? Like, just put some fucking effort into it, kids. Oh, if you guys haven't seen our short or our TikTok or whatever, I posted a short, a reel, a whatever, put it on all the platforms like yesterday or the day before. And it was talking about how, and this is something we recently figured out, don't hate, but in 68, they changed the A-pillar down here to where there's a notch. So 67s is a square right here. 68s, there's a notch. And I'll show you one if I remember. So I probably won't show you. I'm gonna try. Oh, and they moved... Okay, so this might have been a drag car, honestly. It's a modified tunnel so that they could put in a different shifter. I mean, he's got all the shit for it, right? But I don't know. This is a DIY thing. You know, if you're paying me to do it, you're probably going to be in this a little bit too much. But if you're doing it yourself and you want to take that on, I would definitely take measurements. If you got there in Nolans, I would definitely take reference measurements on your rear frame rails, just to make sure that when it slid into whatever it slid into, it didn't pop in the frame rails at all. Let's catch up. C5 fastback pass. Grab that 6K coupe and convert it. Exactamundo, Patrick. That is what we do. Yep. I mean, there's a lot of danger there, and it's a bang for your buck thing. And I understand that, you know, you're kind of a lot of times when you're trying to buy cars, if you're in one part of the country, it's really fucking easy. And if you're in another part of the country, it's really fucking hard, right? I can find a ton of Mustangs back east, but they're all just VIN numbers. That's all that's basically left of them, right? We have a lot of desert cars out here, so we're a little bit luckier. So if you're in Narlands, where it's a little bit moist the vast majority of the time, maybe this is a really good deal. You know, I was talking to someone that was in Finland. I think, was it Finland? Yeah, he was in Finland, and he sent me a link for a coupe that was like, I think it was like 26 grand or something like that. And it was probably on par with, it's probably about 80% done. I would say running and driving, but needed a little bit of metal work. You know, it would be something that we would buy here for like 12 grand, 15 grand, right around that area. And he's like, is it worth 26? And I'm like, I can't really say that if it's worth 26, because here it's not. Supply and demand. We have a shit ton. I know they're still hard to find for some people, but we have a shit ton comparatively of Mustangs here, both coupes, fastbacks, convertibles, etc. Finland? I don't know, man. I've never been to the Finnish lands. To the Finnish lands. How do Finnish people talk? That's for off topic. Okay, moving on. If you're enjoying the content, like, subscribe, throw some hearts down there. Helps out the algorithm. Share the show, and our merch link is in the description as well as the chat. We got all sorts of new shirts, as well as coffee. I'll reach it. Our cars and coffee blend, that's available through the website, etc. Another thing to talk about real quick. Let's see. Actually, guys, I'll just show you. We've done a deal with CJ Pony Parts. They give you a discount code right now, though. They're doing their Labor Day sale, which means a lot of shit is really cheap. So if you go to the link, use the link that's in the video description. My coupon code, or my promo code for you guys, isn't going to do shit right now because they're discounting shit like 10 to 30%, right? So, let's see. No, I don't want to do that. So, follow the link in the description. CJ Pony Parts, they're awesome. We get all of our parts from there, right? Now, normally, if it's after their Labor Day sale, if you use code LSG2025, they'll save you 5%. It's just, like, I ended up going through CJ for everything because literally their pricing on days, during their sales, their pricing would beat my wholesale pricing going straight through Dynacorn. So, great stuff there, and they have stuff that really no one else carries. Let's see. Chicken wire and Bondo. Dude, I guarantee you that fastback is 30% chicken wire and 75% Bondo. Guaranteed. Let's see. It's a white rattle can. Yep. Mo Sislak. What's up, dog? Onion car. Lots of layers. Lots of tiers. I like that. My car is like an onion. Lots of layers of Bondo. Lots of tiers. Too many unknown issues. Alf's Mustang Garage. What's up, baby? Hey, if you guys like my YouTube channel, you'll love Alf's Mustang Garage. The dude does amazing DIY videos, way in-depth shit that I don't cover. We do a lot of just metalwork and some suspension work here. He does literally everything else. So if you've not subscribed to Alf's Mustang Garage, man, give that dude a sub because he does really good fucking videos. Let's see here. Now, I'm trying. A coupe? Fuck you, bro. Oh, it's a new paint job. That's why. Okay, you're going to run across these, and this is the reason that I put this show together. What the fuck, Batman? Okay. Sorry, I don't want to spoil the ending. 68 coupe. This person probably recently put a shit ton of money into their Mustang coupe without doing the research on the values. That's why he's probably trying to sell it for $41,000. Now, we know by the numbers, and I know just by my fucking history, that a 68 coupe is really not worth more than 25 grand. And that's fucking loaded, right? So, this thing, let's take a look. Speaking of Bondo, Black Betty gave you layers of Bondo. Bro, that Black Betty, if you guys haven't watched the Black Betty video yet, you don't even have to watch the whole thing. Just skip to the part about the rocker panel. The thing is fucking insane. Like, this much of the rocker panel was 1.5 inches thick of Bondo. I still have some of it sitting on my toolbox. Okay. Nice. Let's see. New paint job, custom-made engine with only 3,000 miles, new transmission, fuel injector. Yeah, this person did not build this car themselves. Newer tires. Missing key for the doors. Okay. Missing key for the doors. Have keys for ignition and trunk. This person is going to have this car for a really fucking long time. Yep. What is that? What is that? It's a plug-in hybrid. It's a plug-in hybrid. It's a plug-in fucking hybrid. Ah! It's because of the cord. Okay, don't try to sell me shit with bent chrome. I hate bent chrome. It bugs me. Just take the fucking chrome off. I like the exhaust tips, though. Yeah. So air conditioning, power steering car, right? Fully optioned. That's awesome. Engine bay looks really good. It looks like they used solid hardware. They did the new style kind of like short ram intake. I guess this would be considered. Yeah, it's not cold air. It's not long. So this would be like a short ram intake. This piece, this top hat, I usually like them on old cars. On this, I really don't think it looks good whatsoever. But that's just kind of me being a prissy bitch. But this fucking thing is expensive, and they put like a little Mustang on it. Those things are like $140. Just this piece, the little carb hat. I mean, I see why he did it, because it's fuel injected. That's cool and everything, but... Interior looks amazing. Again, I'm not questioning that this car looks dope. However, it still needs a few little things, and it's only worth $25 if it's completely done. Here's our 68 Wendell, Idaho car that's on Facebook Marketplace as well. Again, if you guys want me to look at any of these for you, like in person or whatever, shoot me an email, LostSocketGarage, gmail.com. I'm going to get that fucking gnat, I swear to God. Amir, what's up, baby? How are we doing today? Frank, how are ya? Speaking of Bondo, let's see. The mat was damaged. Funny seeing the epic thick Bondo. Yeah, it was crazy. What is with the trim on the door? Are you talking about the chrome? That chrome was fucked up, and that pissed me off. Oh, Eric. Okay, so I don't normally do this, but one of our viewers, he's in the chat right now. Eric has basically what would come out to a full kit. Something that would pair really nicely with this car that's in Wendell, fucking Idaho. Let me pull over a picture here of what he's got. I mean, he's got everything. These are the Mustangs to Fear one-piece panels. They're called one-piece engine panels, but they actually need these pieces because your engine panel is a three-piece. Your engine panel is a three-piece. Your engine panel is a three-piece. Firewall. I mean, it's basically everything you would need to take a semi-fucked up 67 coupe and turn it into a Shelby clone fastback right here. This is the list of parts. And I think, yeah, he wants about 16.8 for everything. And it comes with 4-link for the rear. That's a good deal. Willwood brakes. Comes with a bunch of shit. Okay, so if you guys are interested, if you need a kit, and you're going to be doing Shelby stuff, he is actually in... Eric, are you in Missouri? Missouri. He's in Cuba, Missouri. Wherever the fuck Cuba, Missouri is. But if you guys are close, he's selling basically everything for a Shelby coupe-to-fastback conversion, plus your front-end stuff on a Mustang too. So I guess shoot me an email or shout out to him in the comments, or if he wants to throw his email address in chat. I am not responsible for what sites you get signed up for. Moving on. 36. S-Code original. You guys want to see a cool... Okay, we're going to do this one. I got so distracted. We're going to do a cool video real quick. After we look at this one. This is an S-Code. 67. Let's see. 36 3/4. Ugh. Would also... Let's see. Seats, fullback. So if everything is included... The metalwork so far doesn't look bad. We might have looked at this one before. The metalwork doesn't look bad. It does have an S right there, which is very, very important, and an 09. So this car, if you're doing it yourself, would probably be a good deal, because if he has every... This is a Lego kit car, okay? Numerous parts come with it. Deluxe interior, fold down back seat, need all that. Deluxe door panels, excellent glass AC. Need to recover, but I don't think it actually comes with a drivetrain. Just got original factory icon. So if he doesn't have the drivetrain, that's a little bit rough, because you'd need to get an HE motor, you'd need to get the 4-speed top loader, and a bunch of other shit. So I don't know. That one's a little bit iffy. It could be a good deal if you're looking to do it yourself. Eric is about an hour from St. Louis. Eric, is it cool if I just have people shoot me an email if they're interested in your kit and stuff? Obviously, shipping has to be taken into consideration. Y'all can figure that shit out. I'm just helping out a homie. Thanks for the support. All right, we're going to take a look at a cool video. This is a viewer-submitted video. He was talking about, and I'm just going to kind of let this run.
Laser cleaner clean off this paint and this brush off of
He was talking about a new toy that he got. He got one of those laser removers, and one of the laser removers that I've seen are like... I'm actually just going to mute this for a second. The laser removers I've seen on like TikTok and Temu and shit like that, I'm like, oh, I wonder if those work. And he's like, oh, I just got this cool laser rust remover. I'm like, dude, you have to let me know if it works. And so he sent me a video. And if you notice, it had a wonderful graphic on it. It said Hunter Rules. I like that. Even though it was rusty, I like Hunter ruling. It was pretty cool. But check this out. Now, you guys, we're going to watch it till the end. And then you guys are going to proceed to shit yourself when I tell you how much he spent on this fluffing thing. That was, let's see, Cuba, Missouri, hour from St. Louis. I like where the car is stripped down so you can see it all. I can't wait to see Dolly stripped down. Yeah, video on Dolly is pretty stripped down, but she'll go up next. Look how good this is hitting. That's crazy. This is like some real mechanic ASMR shit right here. With lasers. Freaking laser beams. That was list price. I'd like $12K. Body parts are back in original boxes. Oh shit. Let's look at the finished product. Look at that. Laser removers. Okay, I want you to put in the chat right now how much you think this dude paid for a laser remover. A laser rust remover. One of the cool things that none of us are going to be able to afford ever. Like a house. It's fucked up. So sorry. $444. Badass, but I think they are $18K. You are fucking precious, Frank. Well, there are cheap ones available. There are cheaper ones available. Eric, while we were watching that super awesome... Oh my god, this thing is still listed. I wonder why. What the fuck is that? Okay. While we were watching that awesome video, Eric said that for that kit, the entire kit and the Shelby stuff and all the panels and stuff, he wants like 12 grand. That's a really good deal. That's a really good deal. Especially since Shelby deck lid and quarter panel extensions are on back order. And they basically told me to fuck off till the first of the year. And then ask again. So that's fun. So the fact that you have a Shelby deck lid and quarter panel extensions, maybe you want to sell that to someone on the side. Let's see, 16K, 12K, 399 Temu is the correct answer. No, I'm just kidding. It's definitely not. But I think the 399 one on Temu, Patrick, I think that's the one that I looked at. And I was like, oh my God, there's no way that happens in real life. This man showed me that it fucking happens in real life. It's not 399 though. Ulrich, what's up, baby? How are we doing? 21K. Okay, I'm gonna give you the answer. I'm gonna give me 5 hearts. Someone drop some hearts, and I'll give you the answer. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna shit yourself. You may not actually shit yourself, but emotionally and possibly verbally, you guys might shit yourself. And say, "Oh shit," you know. Hit the heart down below, and I'll tell you. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna make you wait like that. $62,000. 60 fucking 2,000 mother fluffing doll hairs. $62,000 for that thing. Let's all say it together. Oh shit. Fuck, man. Oof. Ooh, who's in Laramie? 68, OBO, deliver reasonable. Oh God, no. No, not today, Satan. Wait, does it come with a... Can deliver. Already on a trailer. No title, but good to start to a build. Willing to trade for what? Fucking 7 paper clips and a prayer? It makes... Okay, no. I have to go back to, like... I have to see what the fuck's happening right now. Damn. F me. Fucking 3 years of work. Yeah, no shit, dude. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's expensive, man. I'll show you the pictures, but I don't think I have them. My mouth is twitching. Okay, okay. This, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck this looks like. It looks like someone set an anvil on the top of their motor and slammed their hood shut, like, really hard. Please tell me it's not functional from the front side. So please tell me why in the country fried fuck you would need to put a 1 fucking foot cowl on the mother fluffer. Okay, maybe it'll tell me. Maybe if I stop being a bitch, a judgy little weenus. It's a drag car. Race cars. And what do, kids? We don't buy race cars. Had a 460 motor in it, but it's gone now. That's probably why the big hood. Big motor. My God. I mean, this could be a good donor. It didn't have a roll cage or anything with it. If it's a... I don't know. If it's like a drag car for a long time, and if it doesn't have frame rail connectors on it, the fucker just sags over time, right? If you think about it, unibody cars, okay, you got frame rails like this. When you're drag racing, you have a lot of weight up front, and you're shifting a lot of weight and a lot of torque to the back. So if you don't have these connected, what happens is you start getting this motion down the track, right? Unless you have really good suspension setups, roll cages, blah, blah, blah. Don't buy race cars. I think I need to change my short 62. Yeah, no shit, dude. I like a dry ice machine. No drag cars. Do not buy a drag car. Thank you. I'm glad that you guys are taking something from this show. 60. Fuck you, R-code? Huh? Gonna do what? Yes, this car is still available. I will delete all asking that. I don't think a lot of people know that that's just the button that you can click instead of having to write, hey, do you still have this super dope 69 Ford Mustang R-code 429, 428 Cobra Jet? You can just click a button and say, is this still available? You know? There are people on Marketplace, both buyers and sellers, that are just done with each other's shit. Okay. I'm sorry. I have a complete 69 R-code, San Jose. R engine code, 428, Jet Ram Air. Wow. These things are spendy. Cobra Jets, let's see. Might be able to find one. Let's see. Mustang Fastback, 69. This one, that's a Super Cobra Jet. R-Code, yeah. $165,000 when these fucking things are done. 428 Super Cobra Jet, 4-speed, 1970 for $211. Jesus Christ, man. 428 Super Cobra Jet, 4-speed, $98,000. Okay, so this falls squarely back in the hands of, I mean, this one's hard, right? You're going to spend at least $20,000 on a paint job, right? There's some rust on it. New fenders. You would need new fender, probably. I can't tell. He took the pictures at dark with a flash on. Come on, dog. You're going to take pictures at night under a canopy by the light of the moon of your fucking R-Code 428. Come on, man. Give me a fluffing break. I mean, it looks decent. This is a hard one, though, man. This is where they really get, like, this could be a really good project. I would say it's a really good buy if you're doing this shit yourself. You're going to spend probably $60,000 to have this done by someone else. Because this has to be done meticulously. You can't change shit, and it already has a new floor pan. See that? That's a new floor pan. We don't know if that's been done right. This is a 6-figure car. Easy peasy, right? So you can't just do like a regular restoration on this thing. You have to take it to somewhere that knows exactly what they would be doing. I wouldn't even work on this fucking car. You'd be like, hey, we work on this $100,000 car. I'd be like, I don't wanna. That'd be scary. I'd be pooping myself that like there'd be another earthquake up here or something like that. I mean, I got insurance and everything, but it's still scary. Looks like a Camaro hood. No, it's not, but like, you know. Beautiful car, 36 grand. That's a fucking piece of history right there. Tell me what you think. If you had the knowledge, right? Are you buying that for 36 grand? Sell it for 100 grand when you're done with it. Could have some intrinsic value. Twisted pretzel car. Yep. Blown motor, I bet. New quarters, new interior. 350. But is it a true R-Code? See the VIN stamps. Yeah, I'm assuming. Okay, I guess I shouldn't assume that a guy is trying to sell a really rare car under a fucking canopy. I assume he would have the Marty report. I guess we could read. Rebuilt C-Scratch 428 Cobra Jet engine. One-piece floor pan. I do my own body and paint work, and I'm getting lazy. You do your own body and paint work in your driveway. Yeah. Ugh. Clean and clear title. I don't know, man. That's a hard one. That's high risk, and that's high reward. If you guys enjoy the content, like, subscribe, drop some hearts below. It helps. If you want to support us further, consider becoming a member of our community. We do early releases on videos, and I'm going to actually start probably doing a discount code every month for our community members to where you can save some money on our merchandise if you're part of our community. So consider joining that, or you could just go get some of our merch. Go get a dope shirt. We have a lot of cool shirts right now. Or coffee, or keychains. We got a lot of shit. It helps out the shop, and it's greatly appreciated. This is my script for the day. It's my to-do list of things to cover during the show. I want to look at this one. I was going to say we'll go to picks of the week, but I really want to see this car. This is 50 grand. This is resto modded. Those are American Racing. What are we asking for, kids? $48,000 for this coupe. Fuck. You know, okay, price tag no. Price tag no. Price tag no. I'm told by the owner it makes $540 to the wheels. So this is on Brad, the British guy. Reach out to the So this is on consignment, it looks like, because this is at a dealership, and the guy is saying that, oh, the person we're selling this for says it makes $540. What does it have in it? Big fucking exhaust. I love this color combo. This car looks fucking dope. You guys might hate me for saying that, but like, this fucking thing is sick. I think it's a really nice blend. I don't know what those gauges are, though. Headliner looks great. I mean, this is a car that's been fully gone through, obviously, fully restored. Okay. I get having fire extinguishers. I kind of get having fire extinguishers in your car, but I've always felt like that's kind of a putting it out there into the universe. Like, why do you need a fire extinguisher unless you think your car is going to light the fuck on fire? Not that I haven't lit cars on fire before. Oh, that's hot. That's a little rally stripe right there. Fuck. Guys. And everything chrome is satin black. Fuck me. And it's supercharged and fuel injected. Wow. Oh, it's a Paxton supercharger too. Fuck me. Okay, so if I can't tell you, man. I like this fucking car too. Oh, here's the build sheet for it. It has fucking everything. 6-piston brakes. Motegis. He put fucking Motegis on it. Oh my god, it's a pretty car. Twin clutch. Would you guys pay it? I'd be close to paying. I would build this before I would pay for it. But if I didn't know how to build it, I would be close on this one. Shoot me, but I'd rather have a build custom coupe than a fastback. Yeah, thank you for the plug, Hunter. Yeah, bud, no worries, Eric. I hope it helps out. Like the blackout on that. It looks so good, dude. All the chrome is satin black. Oh, goddamn. I need to catch up. Let's see. Frank, it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. In this kind of car, you don't buy the car, you buy the seller. This guy is lazy by his own admission. Not a good sign. Yeah, I agree. On that R code, yeah, that is very true. You have to be really prepared to take on a lot of shit if you're buying from a person that's lazy about a car like that, right? That makes sense? 100% agree. So true, you'll bite into one that tastes like earwax. I like the blackout on them. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, sounds like Hunter is sold. Dude, I'm pretty fucking close, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, the desk thump, it was kind of loud. It looks good. It really does. I don't know. 50 grand. That's close. I'm not gonna say yes on it, but I am gonna say that you did hear a desk thump. It's a tink, a desk tink, or like. All right, let's get into our picks of the week. Thank you for supporting the show. Let's look at a couple more cars. First pick of the week is a shop pick of the week. Now, this is where I pick something that I want to buy. And I want to show you, like showing you guys a brand new toy. Let's look at the pick of the week. Yes, this is a Rat Rod World War II dually Ford truck with a Cummins swap. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I like smokestacks and dualies. Look how America this is. For $16,000... For $16,500, I don't think you can America much more than this. The fuel tanks are bombs. How cool is that? It's a dually. On air. Let's keep going, shall we? I like it. Willwood pedals. I didn't even know Willwood made a gas brake dip pedal. Like I didn't know that. I love how it's seam sealed right here for maximum water tightness. However, there's nothing covering the transmission. There's nothing over the transmission. This has a half of a Flintstone mod to it. Worth it? Yeah, 100%, because you pop the hood and it looks like fucking that. This has a 98 Dodge 3500 chassis, and then, oh my god, I want to play. You know what it kind of reminds me of? You know what this shot reminds me of? It reminds me of... Dude, what was that movie that was based off of the Stephen King book? And it had, it was like the trucks started fucking coming alive and shit. I used to watch that show all the time. Maximum Overdrive? Was it Maximum Overdrive? Someone tell me in the comments. Someone's going to know what this is. Maximum Overdrive. That's my final answer. I think it is. But it had like, I don't know, the dude that was in the Mighty Ducks, Emilio Estevez was in it, and then like all the trucks came to life, and one of them was like a... Okay, I am way off. Let's get into Derry's Pick of the Week. Now, Derry's Pick of the Week, he just picks something cool or something that he likes because he has a weird taste in cars. He throws it on my screen, and I react live. Let's take a look. Derry's Pick of the Week. Meow! Oh, Derry's catering to my JDM side. And he knows I want something that's good on gas because I'm selling my Jeep. Hi. Oh my God. I really fucking like this. I really like it. It's 92 Miata. Okay, let's see. KBD body kit. Hardtop, blah, 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 blah. Riverton, Wyoming. Ooh. For $8,000. Oh, and it's got the coffee can. JDM appropriate coffee can with the fucking massive duckbill spoiler. It's got cup holders. Guys, let me tell you a story about cup holders. Guess who doesn't have cup holders? First off, I do have cup holders in my vehicle. Jesse has cup holders in his vehicle. Derry, could you answer out there for the fans if anyone in this shop has a vehicle that does not have cup holders? You can chime in anytime you want. He doesn't have cup holders. Derry doesn't have them. The Miata does. I fucking like this. Derry knows that I'm like low-key looking for something right now. This is clean as shit for $8,000. I love the color too. Maximum Overdrive. Thank you, Frank, for making sure that I didn't have to go on the Google machine after this. Yippers, that's it. Maximum Overdrive. Yep. That was a great movie, by the way. You know, LS motor will slip inside that motor by... Okay, fun story, Frank. I actually have... I know a kid who has an LS swapped Miata. And one day, he let me fucking drive it. This is the most visceral experience of my fucking life. And the thing just squatted, didn't lose traction, hugged the road, and pee and poop and other manly bodily fluids were just going down each leg, right? But like, it just didn't stop. You did a third gear pull at like 70 miles an hour. It just went, oh my God. It was the craziest fucking car I've ever driven, and it was amazing to drive. Dude gets like 24, 25 miles per gallon in it because it weighs like 500 fucking pounds, and it hugs the road, and it is literally a mouse with a rocket attached to its ass. I love Derry's Pick of the Week. That's dope. Go with a 5.0. Okay. Dude, actually, so Ronnie, the kid who used to work here, shout out Ronnie. What's up, baby? Ronnie had a Miata for years, and he probably still has like 2 or 3 of them. And we were actually going to save him a 289 or a 351 because they make kits. Of course, they make kits to throw fucking anything in a Miata, but you can throw a 289 or a 351, basically a Ford small block, in these fairly easily. Because why the fuck not? You know what I mean? Instead of rap, you might as well. You know? That does it for me today here, kids. I love you all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Like, subscribe, do the algorithm shit on the channel. Stick around. In an hour, our new video on Raptor lining is coming out. We Raptor lined the Golden Nugget, and I'll walk you through step by step. Super dope video. Check it out in about an hour. Till next time, do what you love. Don't be a dick. And as always, never be tamed. Peace. Go with a 5.0 LS 6-speed. Yeah, so it had a 6-speed. It just had an LS with a 6-speed in it. I think it was an LS3 built. And so I think... Dude, I'm trying to remember. If you stick with me, I will tell you what his horsepower was. Because he just did a dyno run on it. But I have to find it. Because now I need to know. Let's see. 440 horsepower. To the wheel. 440. In a fucking Miata, kids. 440. 440. In something that you could, like, parallel park just by, like, lifting it up. You know what I mean? So crazy. Videos. I know, I need to do a car builder's corner with them. We've just been so packed here, and I'm just trying to get out videos on Mustang stuff. But we'll do a car builder's corner with him. We'll do like a ride along and shit like that. He still has the red one. That's not surprising that Ronnie still has. I'm surprised he doesn't have 3 more Miatas by now. Catch you later, Chris. See you guys.